I be sparking and rushing mad like inside the dark. Call me Bill Snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, holding on strong, hard to capture. Extravagant, resurrect the track and it's militant. And I react like a gauntlet and start killing. It's manifesting. The God's work like appliances, dealing in my state.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, bringing you guys another discussion for Boruto Naruto Next Generations, the manga. And I gotta say, man, I want to talk and defend Kawaki. I've been seeing a lot of Kawaki slander, like to the point now where, as somebody who, I'm not gonna say I'm a huge Kawaki fanboy, though I will say that from the moment that he showed up in the manga, my interest in the story just shot up. So I guess somebody is going to call me a fanboy now that I've said that. But I am going to say this slander I've seen towards Kawaki, saying that Kawaki went too far and Kawaki's a threat. I'm not going to disagree with the second point that Kawaki is a threat. You guys know I still say we're not going towards a situation where Boruto's the rogue ninja, Boruto is the villain. I don't think we're going there. I think we're still in a situation where Kawaki goes Looney Tunes, that he's probably somebody that had Ada doing monkey barrel double backflips on this man, and because he's never known the love of a woman, it just drives him crazy. I think that that's likely something you see. However, this idea that he went too far when he killed Boruto, I vehemently disagree with it. Now, I understand there's this huge attachment towards Boruto Uzumaki. We've basically been with Boruto as a character for 6 years in manga format now, 5 years in anime format. For a lot of you guys, Boruto is your first anime. I know for a fact, based off of DMs I've gotten, a lot of you guys skipped Naruto Shippuden. You didn't read the Naruto manga. You just started with Boruto and you look for information to fill in gaps or anything that you need to know. You play the video games, get caught up. So I understand this strong attachment towards Boruto. It is a testament to the character that so many people felt so offended and upset and shocked, clutched their pearls and said, "How dare you," when it got to the moment when Kawaki killed Boruto. But I don't think he went too far. And I think based off of Naruto's reaction in this last chapter, I think that that just shows you Kawaki did the right thing. Now, he might have done the right thing for all the wrong reasons. He was really looking at it like, I gotta protect Naruto at all costs. Like, yo, that's another video, another day. But this idea that Kawaki wasn't in the right to kill Boruto, I don't agree with that. The fact of the matter is that he and Boruto, they already had a plan. They already talked about it. They said, like, yo, like, if we can, we will find a way to stop you from turning into Momoshiki. But if we can't, and Amato's already shut down this idea that you can make your own vessel now that you're Otsutsuki, like, if that's something that can't happen, I will kill you if need be. And you have to look at it from this perspective. Boruto has already been willing to die. Like, this ain't like what you saw in the past where Boruto's like, man, you know, I'm willing to die if need be. The man was hesitating a little bit. This ain't like that. When he was getting ready to stab himself, when Isshiki was doing everything he was getting ready to do, Boruto, especially in the manga, he hesitated. And this one right here, the man's mind was already made up. We've seen a light switch go off because he's seen the fallout of what happens when the ninja world is at stake. And he's seen that in order to protect things and people that you love, sacrifices are needed. Kurama gave his life in order to ensure Naruto would stay alive and ensure that Isshiki would be defeated. Boruto saw a real lesson, and this comes after Sasuke tells him in the manga that Naruto and myself, we are willing to give our lives if it means that we can protect the ninja world. You can't come onto the battlefield with us when Isshiki pulls up into this village if you're not willing to do the same thing. And we've seen how Boruto truly is his grandfather's grandson, because Minato was willing to put his own happiness aside in order to ensure the security of the village. Minato had the opportunity, according to, I believe, Naruto chapter 503 or chapter 504, to raise Naruto, allow Kushina to drag the Nine Tails with her to death. The Nine Tails would have been reborn at some point, but Minato could have stayed alive and raised his son until that point in time came across. However, Minato understood the village is more important than my wishes as a father. And also, Minato rightfully said, like, yo, there's some things that only a mother is going to be able to do for their son. And also, Naruto's going to need the Nine Tails in order to take down the man that he believed to be Madara Uchiha. But the thing is that just as Minato was able to see the bigger picture, just as Sasuke told Boruto that you have to be able to see the bigger picture right now, Boruto finally cashed that in. And when you look at Naruto's reaction in episode 220, when the Kages are telling him like, yo, you might need to take your son's life, Naruto had a whole ass panic attack. And it wasn't a small panic attack. The man simped there huffing and puffing and breathing hard, looking at his hand. The man's in legit shock, and I understand that that's your son. And he even says it to Boruto that a parent, when the time is needed, can call forward amazing strength. That was more so for Naruto than for Boruto. He needed to tell himself that. But what we saw in these last couple of chapters is that when push comes to shove, Naruto's always going to be a father instead of a Hokage. A Kage, a real Kage, is going to pick the village over their child 10 times out of 10. And we've seen instances of that. So I do understand why Naruto was struggling, because he understands his duty as Hokage, but he couldn't bring himself to, number one, kill his son. Number two, when it became clear that like, yo, Momoshiki's taking over, my own son tried to kill me, he needs to be taken out of the picture. All Naruto could do was just raise his arms up to try and block the attack, because Naruto was mentally nerfed in that time. And we got confirmation in this chapter that he was mentally nerfed because the man's mind was so screwed up seeing Boruto's dead body, he couldn't maintain his sage mode. That's why I keep telling you guys, chakra is physical energy and it is spiritual energy, and part of your spiritual energy is your emotional and your mental state of mind. Naruto's chakra was already out of sync, and now he's gotten to the point where his sage mode is deactivated, and you can argue that his shadow clones have been dispelled as well. So it's one of those things where Kawaki he had to kill Boruto, because at that point in time, they had no answer for what was going to happen. Momoshiki took over, was in more control than ever before. Boruto's pills, while they did slow down the progression of the karma, it was not a cure. At some point, they were always going to have to kill Boruto. And Boruto just got lucky that Momoshiki was like, yo, I don't want to end up like Isshiki and allow my soul to move on. So I'll just convert the remaining data inside of you. You'll be 100% Otsutsuki, but I can't resurrect into your body. So ultimately, Kawaki was right. So all this Kawaki slander that I've been seeing on my Twitter timeline, that I've been getting in the Instagram DMs, that I've been seeing in the comment section, we got to kill all that noise. For right now, Kawaki was the hero of the story, but you ain't ready for that conversation though. But I want to know from you guys, how do you guys feel about that? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you agree that Kawaki made the right choice, or do you think that Naruto is going to be able to talk no jutsu his way to an ideal situation? Let me know down in the comment section, baby. But so always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to pray to Lady 1010. Have an awesome day, guys.